And during that time, I told Mike, just so you know, I'll build your office here, but there's probably going to be a bar next to it one day. So just make sure that you're okay with that. And he was just like, oh, hell yeah. Like that actually makes it even better.
Welcome back to another week of Midlo Connect. I'm Justin Atterbury with Guild Mortgage.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Audra Fowler with Rose Gold Realty Team.
This week is going to be fun. You're going to be intrigued and you're going to laugh.
One of my greatest joys is showcasing what this community and the surrounding areas is all about. This episode truly touches on the heart and brings a uniqueness to this community. Let's get to know Justin and Mike here at Union 28.
Mike Hill, one of the owners here of the one and only Union 28 right here in Midlothian, Texas.
I'm Justin Crocker, co-owner of Union 28. I've owned this property for a long time, and our nursery, Earth Tones, was really this quarry area. In the back for a long time we were trying to think of, I was always thinking that it could be something really neat, really cool. And as we started developing the land back behind us, I was building some office buildings, and I got connected with Mike, and we ended up building his office building through one of my other businesses, Canyon Creek Construction. And during that time I told Mike, just so you know, I'll build your office here, but there's probably going to be a bar next to it one day. So just make sure that you're okay with that. And he was just like, oh, hell yeah. Like that actually makes it even better. He had dreamt up this idea for Union 28 with the branding and theme and all of that, and approached me about maybe merging those ideas together. And so the more I looked at his ideas that he had come up with, the more I realized, hey, it's a great fit. And so we just combined what I had been dreaming up for the property with the branding and some of the ideas that he brought with the whole Union 28 theme and everything, and we just merged them together and made them work.
We have a lot of fun, and I love our visions are exactly the same, which is rare when you have two partners, one that wears a cowboy hat all the time and one that wears a flashy jacket. But we both, I think, had exact same vision, to be honest with you. So it's been exciting. It's been very exciting.
I think early on, as I was thinking about what to do back here, my kids were pretty young at the time, and there was just nowhere that we could go and have a cocktail, have some good food, maybe hear some live music, and let the kids run around. And that was really where it started for me. And I think if you look at the demographic of our area, there's a lot of people that desire that. So that was my original thought of what we should try to appeal to. And then as Mike and I started talking, Mike had a big vision just for community involvement, and that fits right in with where I'd like to be.
When I ran the basketball league here in town and for kids, we didn't have any place to go after games, or if we did, everything would be packed. And when I was growing up, we did the church potluck. All these little grandmothers would bring this amazing food, and it was my favorite thing to do after church. So having all these picnic tables and everything, it's just, you'll sit at a table and go, hey, I didn't know you're from Cleveland, whatever. And we get that all the time. So the sense of community is 100% very important to both of us. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is, maybe sometimes I want to take mama out to a nice, date night and have some live music outside without having to drive to Fort Worth or downtown Dallas and get an Uber and all the other things. So Saturday night is definitely more of the date night kind of atmosphere with the live bands, and I give Justin all the credit in the world to that. He's got us some really big bands coming in. We've had nights with 800, 900 people down here. Just like, wow. I was just trying to get a place where families can get together and have fun, and kids can run around and go nuts while mom and dad have a nice little meal.
We're open 7 days a week, and the restaurant's open for lunch and dinner Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays we have a breakfast and brunch, and so we open earlier for that. And then Friday and Saturday nights are the live music nights, where we have what we call the quarry. That's the stage area, the lower level. We have a shipping container converted into a bar. That's open on Friday and Saturday nights. So the live music vibe, that's when you want to come check it out. It's Fridays and Saturdays.
The brunches have been a big hit. We bring in a DJ on Sundays and kind of give it that little, maybe downtown Dallas brunch vibe, and it's been a pretty big hit with the Mimosa Tower. If you don't know, the reason we're called Union 28, Texas was the 28th state in the Union. That's where the name comes from. So that's why we have guns on our beer tap, from animals on the daggum wall and everything else. So breakfast, we're like, go big or go home. But two things we have are the Texan, that is a Bloody Mary that has more stuff in it than I've ever seen in my life. We've had people come for 2 hours just to try the Texan. And then we have a cinnamon roll that's 2 pounds. We're like, we're not doing this little bit. We have cinnamon rolls and it's fun to see kids order it. And my parents are like, really? They're absolutely taking it home, but the cinnamon roll's huge. We did a little bit of different. We're Texas, so we have bacon, we have sausage, but we also have burnt ends, which are amazing with our pancakes. So you can have some burnt ends with your pancake. We spent a lot of time redoing our brunch menu, and we didn't want it to be like an IHOP or anything like that. We wanted you to come in here and be like, okay, this is some Texas big boy, big girl. I'm gonna be full when I leave here in the morning kind of brunch.
We have a couple of Wagyu steaks on the menu. We have some really good burgers. There's a Texas cheesesteak that's really popular. And we introduced our jumbo chicken wings a little while back, and those actually have become pretty much our top
We
seller.
almost sell out of those every
I think
weekend.
those are probably the best chicken wings around, hands down.
If you come Friday and Saturday, or if you don't want any of that and you're out there, our pizza truck's open. And we have, wood-fired pizza. It's not on a grill, it's actually in a wood-fired oven, and a lot of people like that. We have barbecue chicken pizza, etc. So the pizza oven's been a big hit too.
If you're gonna order a good steak, and we have Wagyu steaks here, it's really not right to order it any more well done than medium.
Oh yeah.
It needs to be rare or medium rare, in my opinion.
Yeah, medium rare. If you're gonna order well done, just get a Salisbury steak at the school, put it on there and grill it for 45 minutes. No, if it's on the grill for more than 8 minutes, we messed up.
So I was born and raised here in Midlothian. Growing up, we farmed when I was a kid, and then my dad started working at the steel mill. And born and raised here, I started a landscaping business when I was in high school, and we still own and operate that. We do own a nursery in town called Earth Tones. That's what this property used to be, obviously, but we also have a large commercial side to Earth Tones. And we build houses locally under Caney Creek Construction. Here I am coming from more construction, and then I connect with a finance guy, and we said, let's do a restaurant and bar.
To be honest with you, that's something we
Absolutely.
always tell our managers. It's like, look, we can get a steak, we can get a hamburger, we can get fries, anywhere. What are we doing different here that's an experience? Because if we don't give people a great experience, then they will go to Fort Worth or Dallas or Arlington or whatever. We want people to stay here. So my background is definitely finance. I'm a financial advisor, been doing that for 27 years, third generation financial advisor, and the only boy, so you can kind of say it was in my blood. But we moved here in 2008 when my kids were starting school. Schools were great, and we just loved everything about it. It was a lot smaller then, but we loved it, and moved my building down here. I had a building in Plano and another one in Waco, and I just said I can't do those drives anymore. Moved it here and just have been here ever since, and the community's been really involved in the community. Did the basketball league, was real heavy in soccer when my girls played soccer here, but it's been great. Got to meet a lot of good friends, lifelong friends. I'm not going anywhere. We love it here. But it's been good. It's been, I can't say enough how our relationship has been. It's, he can bounce ideas off me. And he's very, here's a man that has 3 or 4 companies, and he's self-made. I'm probably embarrassing him a little bit, but we're both self-made. We both did, we both started our own businesses and just grew them, and I think we're gonna do the same thing here. That's absolutely, I know what my goal is to get the experience down and then try to copy it eventually. But right now, let's make sure we get this down and where we get the best reviews we can, and we have people leaving with smiles.
It was so fun getting to know these guys. This is such an awesome place to come and listen to some good music, have some delicious food, and have a great time.
Fun is the right word there. And I'm going to have to bring my family here on a Saturday, because the second he said pancakes with burnt ends, he hooked me in.
So it's spring 2024, and it's been almost a year that we have been networking with local business owners and the community leaders in the area.
I can't believe it's been almost a year already. It's been incredibly rewarding getting to know these local businesses, getting to know their heart and their desire to serve the community and surrounding areas.
And we want to serve you. We want to earn your business. The real estate market is heating up again, and there's lots of opportunities here in Ellis County and the surrounding areas. I'm Audra Fowler with Rose Gold Realty Team, your local real estate agent with over 17 years of experience.
And if you have any questions regarding mortgage rates or really anything that is mortgage related, I would be more than happy to have that conversation with you. I'm Justin Atterbury, your local lender with Guild Mortgage, who also has 17 years of experience.
We'll see you next week.
And my favorite thing, if you want to order a chicken sandwich, if you're not bringing the kids, order the pecker, because we have a chicken sandwich called.
Oh, that one's really good.
It's pretty good though. Everybody says salmon. I love that.
I wasn't
love that.
gonna say
No, I love
salmon.
that you put an L in there. No, it drives me nuts. Anyway,
We're a Texas-themed restaurant.
I know, but I hear
It's
salmon.
not salmon, it's salmon.
Salmon. I do the same thing, so I love seeing.
Well, I'm super.
I'm reading it right now, and there's clearly an L. What about burgers? How do you do a burger? Because people have a different opinion usually on burgers.
Medium rare. I mean, if my stomach can't handle it, that's its fault.
I guess it was a couple months ago, we had a business dinner, and we took out one of our subcontractors, and we ordered steaks, and we went around and we all ordered rare, and it got to him, and he ordered his well done, and actually said, "Can you make sure there's no pink in the middle at all?"
I would have never done business with him.
I don't do business with him at all.
Yeah, because I am the finance guy, and I look at a lot of spreadsheets, and I look at the bills, and he's like, "Well, Mike, we need to get a bigger deck." I'm like, "Oh God, okay, what's that going to cost?" And now that we've done it, I'm like, maybe we should even went bigger than this. That's
But
okay.
Mike is the most well-dressed man
Oh, my
from
God.
Hubbard, Texas.
Yeah, that ain't saying a lot. That ain't
No
saying
doubt.
a lot.